Hi guys, welcome back to the Tech Chat. Now you may have seen over the last few days one of my unboxing or review videos of these. These are the Logitech G933 gaming headphones. 7.1 surround sound, wireless. I've been really impressed with the wireless connectivity. There's been no dropouts or anything. The microphone's great. I think they're quite stylish. They're not the most comfortable, but generally I've been really impressed by them. But the one problem is, well, I say problem, issue maybe, is the price. They're about £170, about $200 thereabouts. And I wanted to tell you, share you my thoughts on how they compare to the older G930s, because you can still buy these. These came out back in 2012, I think, and you can get them for about £80, $80 around there. So they're near enough half the price of the G933s. For most purposes, they're very, very similar. They're wireless. They're 7.1 surround sound. You can use them wirelessly with the PS4, like you can on the G933s as well. And they actually have a pretty similar design. The newer 33s, G933s, look a little bit more stylish, but then again you've got nice foam ear cups on the older model compared to the sports mesh of Logitech calls the foam in the new one. So there are pros and cons for each, but the biggest difference is obviously the price. These are half the price, and in my opinion sound pretty much identical in terms of audio quality. And now I'm not a professional audiophile. People will probably tell me that technically the new ones are better, they've got more advanced drivers perhaps, but to my ears, using the Logitech gaming software to adjust presets and change the equalizers, mess about with that I find they're both very, very good. And really there isn't any advantage, in my opinion, you feel free to disagree and do let me know in the comments if you do, to getting the newer, more expensive ones over the older ones for sound quality alone. Now the biggest difference is of course that the old G930s, these ones do have dropout issues with the wireless connectivity. A lot of people have that issue. It's not unique to me, and there are loads of fixes online and ways of sort of trying to get around it, but it is true. I use these maybe every day, and I tend to have to turn them on at least twice. Say if I'm doing an hour gaming session, I find myself having to turn them on and off maybe twice in that period of time because they've dropped out or the batteries sort of just died or something. So it's a combination of battery issues and wireless connectivity that is the main problem with the old G930s. Now if you get a new pair of these, I'll say they're still old, but you know, a brand new one, you may not have the same battery issues. Obviously batteries do degrade over time as you charge them, so I think while the battery on the new G933s is better, I would rate it at about 8 to 9 hours. The Logitech claim about 12 hours at 50% volume, but I find I have to have it a little bit higher at about sort of 75 to 100%. In comparison, I find the G930s last maybe 4 to 5 hours from a full charge, but that could, as I say, be down to the fact that I've had them for about 3 years. So still pretty impressive, but as I say, the biggest issue is the dropout. So that really is the main reason why you may want to give the 930s avoid them. Having said that, if you don't really mind, or if you're someone who has had a pair of these and don't have dropout issues, it's not, not everyone has them. It is a widespread issue, but not an issue that absolutely everyone suffers from. Then these, I think, are still much, much better value for money than the G933s, because you're getting, to my ear, the same audio quality, the same mic quality, and I think the old G930s are actually a little bit more comfortable. To me, they both still had the same headband issue where it digs in a little bit at the top, but I really like the foam ear cups on the leather on the ear cups on the old G930s. I think they feel nicer to the ear. I've worn these for like an hour or so. I've put these on. It's been quite like a nice, refreshing sort of premium feel to my ears. First world problems, right? But no, I'm still really impressed with the G930s. They've got macro keys, volume rockers, just like the new one. I mean, if we break down the new G933s a bit, what do they have? They have new Pro G drivers, which apparently do offer better surround sound. Maybe they do. I'm sure technically they do. Logitech wouldn't release an equal or inferior product. I'm sure on paper and technically they are superior, but to my ears, someone who has used both of these, I can't really tell much difference in sound quality. So the remainder of the difference is the design, foam versus leather ear cups. You get these sort of go faster stripes on the sides. That's going to be a subjective issue, thing. What people like is, beauty is in the eye of the beholder after all. And you also get the RGB strip lighting. If I turn it on for you, like so, it should come on like that. You get the RGB lighting on both ear cups. Bit of a gimmick maybe. I mean, it looks kind of cool, I guess, but once they're on your head you can't even see it anyway, so I'm not really sure how important that is. To be fair though, the other main difference is that the G933s do have a 3.5mm jack in, and also can connect to various home theatre systems through the RCA input. So This will be better for, if you've got an audio system around your TV, if you want to connect it to your Xbox and your PlayStation through the 3.5mm jack, that is better for that. You can't, on the G930s, there is no 3.5mm cable, there's simply a micro USB port to charge it. But as I showed you, I don't know if you saw one of my videos proving you can use these wirelessly with the PS4. I couldn't confirm on the Xbox One, but both headphones are then restricted to stereo sound. So yeah, going back to the G933s, they do have multiple audio inputs and they have multiple audio mixing capabilities. But then again, these aren't, in my opinion, the best sort of music headphones. They're not the best in terms of richness and fidelity compared to other similarly priced or perhaps slightly more expensive dedicated music headphones. These are gaming headphones. They're great for that. They've got the mic, the RGB lighting, the macro keys, wireless, surround sound, all things you want as a gamer. But for someone who just wants to listen to music, have the best quality sound, these aren't the headphones for you. So you have to consider whether you really do need these sort of audio inputs to a pair of gaming headphones, which, unless they're on the PC, which has access to Logitech gaming software, they're only in stereo anyway. The last thing I need to compare is the fall off the head test. So these are the G933s, the new ones. I'm going to put them on my head in a pretty normal way, the way I would normally wear them, and tilt my head back and see how far I can get before they fall off my head. And I'll try again with the G930s, see which ones stay on your head better. So here we go with the first one, like so. So it's on my head, just tilting my head back slightly. I can feel it's going, it's going, and it's gone, and it's gone. Okay, let's try the G930s, same position. Nicer leather ear pads, if I'm honest. Going back. Nothing. Going back. Much better, I think. So let's say you already have a pair of these G930s. Is it worth upgrading to the G933s? No, I don't think it is. If you have severe dropout issues and it's something that you really can't stand anymore, yes, I suppose so. It is worth upgrading because you're not getting enough quality from these. But to invest £200 or maybe £170 in a pair of these as an upgrade from these, in my opinion, is not worth it in terms of functionality and especially audio quality. But if you don't own either headset and you are in the market for a new pair of gaming headphones, I would probably say go for the G933s. Actually, no, I'd say go for the G633s. They're the wired version of these, but sort of identical in every other way, and they're about £50, about $70, $80 cheaper. You're really saving a big chunk of money just by having to live with one more cable. And of course then, being wireless, you do have to worry about battery life. It's not really a big worry. You can always charge it, you can hot swap it out because it is a user replaceable battery. So I would definitely go for the G633s because these are still one of the best pairs of gaming headphones on the market. The surround sound is incredible, and that goes for the old G930s as well. But the lower price of the G633s, which are as good as these, just wired, is I think the best bang for a buck and really the best option if you are in the market for a new pair of gaming headphones. So this has been a quick comparison of the two Logitech gaming headsets. I'd love to know what you think about these in the comments below. Would you upgrade and would you pay the full price for these G933s? And is wireless headphones a big deal for you, or are wired headphones, which are quite a bit cheaper, good enough and does the job? So I'd love to hear what you think. Do let me know in the comments or tweet me at the Tech Chat. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll catch you again right here on the Tech Chat.